Hey, everybody, this is Boot Shampi. Welcome to the show.
David Stern sucks. He is like Hulk Hogan and Kevin Nash. Gives the same people contracts, and they're garbage contracts. $3.8 million for Tyrone Taylor? Like, you can't sign anybody else? What is this one? Phillies. What do you call that? I might as well whoop their ass, whatever. Oh, Votto, because I don't have Alonso. Okay, that makes sense.
Welcome in, and thanks for joining us. John Shampi with Chris Singleton. Still nobody out here in the first inning.
Pete Crow Armstrong.
Turner runs. Pitching for a strike. Throw there. Safe. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
And that one wrapped foul.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
Line to left, and it stays fair. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and the Phillies take the lead. 1-0, and that's a double.
Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr.
He's been doing a good job knocking in his teammates. More than an RBI per game over his last 10.
0-1's the count.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're just getting started here in the top of the first. And that one fouled off. So 2 strikes on Tatis. Base hit center field. Around third. Here's the throw to the plate. Hung up in a rundown now between third and home. But now he's caught in between, and they put the tag on him. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now hitting a ton of homers this year. Second most in the National League. And that one clips the corner. The pitch. Tatis runs. Strike in there. Go to second. Ow!
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. And that extends the inning.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side. And the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
The batter now will be Will Smith. Ripped to third, but handled. And that'll end the inning. 1 run on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Phillies 1 and the Mets nothing. Back here at Citi Field. And on the hill in this one, Cole Reagans. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Yeah, and as Whip tells you, he's been pretty effective this year on the mound. I mean, opposing hitters having a hard time getting on base and then being able to really distract him and do damage in terms of getting around the base path. So they're taking the mound. This is a guy you...
Ball 4, take the base.
Top of the second, here's the veteran outfielder, Adam Duvall.
Adam Duvall.
Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2. Eric Summersgill, our plate umpire.
One thing to watch out for, Boog, is what side of the plate Summersgill might be favoring. He usually sets up at an angle. Pitchers sometimes will try to figure that out early so they can attack that spot and get as many strike calls as possible.
Right side, hard hit. McNeil gets it to first. And a quick out, number 1.
Batting 7. The left fielder, number 25.
Here's a big power threat. Brent Rooker. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Around first, heading for 2. And he's in with a stand-up double. Not sure if too many people have been paying attention to it quite yet, Siggy, but that extends his hit streak to 11 now.
Well, I know he knows about it, even if a lot of our viewers don't. And this is when it's clear it's no fluke. 11 games in a row. And that's when even the hitting coach starts to leave you alone. You're going so good that nobody wants to mess it up.
At the plate, Matt McClain. Up the middle, and that chance handled. The throw to first, and there are 2 outs.
Batting ninth, the first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
And the batter now is Joey Votto. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
On the ground, right side, and he can't come up with it. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. They lead it 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here is Francisco Alvarez.
Unless they always resign people, as those guys who can't even play New York. Me too.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Turner now.
Trey Turner.
And a pitch. And he drops it down the third baseline. Bare hand scoop. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
He was racing down the line and probably didn't assume he was going to be safe until his foot hit the bag and looked up for the umpire. Nice bunt and great hustle to get himself a knock.
I still
Now it's the DH, Pete Crow Armstrong. Doubled his first time up. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. And they put the tag on him for the out. Now a drag bunt, third base side. Scoops it up barehanded. Not in time. He's safe.
Nearly a highlight reel play at third, but the bare hand grab still wasn't enough to get the out. Great effort to make that play as close as it was, though.
So man aboard, 1 down, and it's Tatis at the plate. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. Trying to bunt his way on, and he picks it up in foul territory. Fernando Tatis Jr. signed by the White Sox 2015 for $700,000. And then eventually moved in the James Shields trade in June of 2016. Bunting for a hit. And he grabs it in foul ground. Crow Armstrong leads off first with 1 away. Tatis waits. Foul ball, still 0-2. On the ground to the left. And it gets by him.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
First and second, 1 out. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now at the plate. Line drive. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. And he moves up a base. So 2 away with runners at the corners.
Now we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. He's 0 for 1.
He can't. That's it. Let's fly.
Base hit into right center. Aimed to score from third. It's 2 zip. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Well done. Drives in the run. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Adam Duvall stands in for the Phillies. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A gigantic blast. And they add to the lead. It's 5 zip. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Brent Rooker. Doubled in his first AB.
Still in.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's down. One hops off the wall. In there safely. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Tyler McGill gives way, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Adrian Hauser. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Hauser.
So man aboard. Matt McClain stands in for the Phillies. Grounded out his first time up. That one the other way. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. So it's a 4-run inning on 6 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Phillies 5 and the Mets nothing. And we're back. Now it's the rookie DH, Luis Angel Acuna. Reagan's a 6'4" lefty, 190 pounds, and they traded for him earlier this year.
Yankees non-tendered Efros, Cousins, and Arias. Jose Castillo, Max Brannick, Danny Young, non-tendered. That sucked. I don't like Danny Young. Nobody's champion. Tendered Peterson, Torrens. The kept Bros bottom for some reason. He was getting better, I guess. Reed Garrett, Tyler Gill. Kevin Keller, $3.8 million to avoid arbitration. They came for only one non-tender. Some fight on this one.
Back here in Queens as we go to the top of the fourth. And digging in for Philadelphia, Joey Votto.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the third home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
So the lineup flips over. Trey Turner now. Swing and a miss. 1-1.
They partnered back in 2023. Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals.
Ground ball could be 2. One at second. Throw to first, but he beat it.
That's safe. Yeah.
Man at first. So here's the Phillies DH, Pete Crow Armstrong.
2 outs.
Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Turner stands at first with 1 out. Bunt attempt popped up. 2 down. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Turner runs. It's a pitch out. Throw to second. Out there. And back here at Citi Field, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you and Lee. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Pete Alonso up now for the Mets. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a pop-up. Turner should have it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Out number 2. Here's the catcher to hit, Francisco Alvarez. 0 for 1 so far. The hit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
0-2 is the count.
And that just misses.
It's a good take.
The Phillies leading by 5 as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. Swings and misses, struck him out. Mets lead 1. It's 5-0. Ready now for the 5th inning. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away. This is a big part of his skill set, and he puts himself into situations where he can rely on his speed to impact the ball game, and this is just another example of it, and we'll see what else he can do now that he's on first.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Grounder might be 2. Feed to second, that's 1. Over to Alonso, double play.
Well, he made his pitch down in the zone. He got that ball on the ground. The double play he was looking for. Really good execution.
Hit hard, that gets through. And that extends the inning for Adam Duvall.
All over that one right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the...
Okay. I'll clip that. Wait, it's YouTube, never mind. I guess I can leave whenever. Like, this is a YouTube stream. I'll leave whenever.
defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Adam Duvall at the plate. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
And now Brent Rooker and a foul ball. First and second, 2 down, and we're at the top of the 5th. And it's fouled away. Oh, 2 now. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So that's 3 straight hits with 2 outs, and the bases are loaded.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And now, Matt McClain.
We got losing and left losing.
Right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Second base, I can't moral with or play third, I think. Still even playing now.
The 0-1. That one ripped but foul. Two outs. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. 1 run is in. 2 runs are in. Headed for the plate.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
So 2 down. Joey Votto stands in for the Phillies. 1 for 2. And that's in there at the knees.
More one too far. Save wood for emergency.
Pinch hitter coming on. Miguel Andujar. 2 runners in scoring position with 2 away for him. Rooker on third. McLean on at second with 2 down. On the ground right side. Toss to Alonso. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. They put 2 on the board, 5 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Phillies 7 and the Mets nothing. Staying in the game on defense, Miguel Andujar. He pinch hit last half and now takes over at first. Ronnie Mauricio now. Fly to left his first time.
The shortstop.
Low down, third base.
Man at first with 1 gone. Luis Angel Acuna up now for the Mets. There's a swing and a miss.
Now, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Flips it behind his back. They get 1 on to first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Well, they had the chance at turning 2 right there, but I don't think he got a good grip on the balls. He tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play. I beg to differ at the big league level, but it's going to be ruled as a fielder's choice.
And now Bader up to the plate. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. In the air on the infield. Andujar settles under it. Makes the catch, inning over. Mets strand 1. They continue to trail 7-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the top of the 6th. Trey Turner at the plate. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. Turner, multi-time All-Star, 30 years old now, and he's been wearing out home plate lately. He scored 10 times in the last 10 games. And he beats it out. It's a bunt single to start the inning. Well, Singy, that was really nice looking. Able to get it down and in a good spot.
And he makes it look easy. Bat angle was perfect. Barrel stayed above the hands. Could almost walk to first.
The speed was good. Okay. Saved by a mile.
And the batter now, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Again.
And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. And the pitch. And he lays down a bunt. And he picks it up, and he'll put it in his pocket. The pitch. Towards first, and it goes just foul. At the belt and fires. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. The run scores all the way from first, and it's an 8-run lead.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
The left-hander on now, Joey Lucchesi.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
So man aboard. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. stands in for the Phillies. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game.
And that one handled. The throw to second. Over to Alonso. Double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Will Smith will hit next.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
Out to short. Throw not in time, and he's safe.
Oh, yeah, on Amazon.
Radio City, right?
Yeah.
The same check.
And now for the Phillies,
Yeah.
Adam Duvall. He's already homered in this game.
Okay, I said, his daughter.
Yeah.
Daughter said, you don't want it.
Oh, yeah.
And then when you give somebody else, I asked my friend.
Yeah.
He want it, but you give it to somebody else. I said,
Yeah.
okay. And then later, on the way to work, right?
Yeah.
Saint Chen called me.
Oh, okay.
He changed my. He wanted a ticket. I said, forget it. Yeah, you saying the right?
It's all right.
Yeah, and he liked the show.